Hey guys, welcome. Melissa Zoske here, your wealth and energy alignment business mentor. So, I just got off a call with a client and it was so good because dialing it down to what you want is not just about what you want to do with your business, It's not just about what you want to sell, what you want to promote, what you want to, what kind of coaching you want to do. You can be a realtor, you could be a home builder, you could be a health coach, whatever that is for you. It's all about what kind of business do you want to achieve? What kind of success do you want to achieve? And everybody is so different. We're all so different. So, what we were talking about is the making room for receiving. We don't always realize that when we take up space with clients that are not our ideal client, we're actually taking away the chance to get our absolute favorite clients in. And I know that there is a lot of money fear around this, like fear of lack, like if you don't take this person, then you're going to lose out. But that fear is what you need to work on. That fear of lack, that fear of missing out, the FOMO, all that stuff that comes with that fear of not taking anybody and everybody. I want you to think about who your ideal client is. How do they make you feel? And a lot of it comes with, do they make you feel like you're not good enough? Or are they just ones that run you ragged and don't ever do the work? Or, are they a pain in the ass? Whatever it is. We all have those kind of people in our lives. But when it comes to clients, you want to make sure that you are actually speaking to your ideal client when you're out there marketing yourself, like I am right now on this call. You want to make sure that you are looking for those people that light you up, people that you're excited to be around, people that appreciate you, and maybe you are one of those type of people that is really a soother. So like say if you're a health coach, for example, you're going to soothe their fears, and that's where you shine because you help them feel stable and secure about their decisions, and you help them make the most educated decision because that's who you are. Or maybe you're a motivator and you're the ones like, let's get going, and you're like holding them accountable and we're going to do this, let's make it happen. Maybe that's the kind of coach you are. Maybe you're a mix. But you want the clients, if you're a motivator and you grab a client that you know in your gut feeling is not going to move forward, at the end of the day, you're going to feel crappy about yourself and your coaching because you couldn't get that person to move. So if you get that gut instinct in the beginning and you feel like this person's not going to get it done, then you need to say, you aren't a fit. This is not a fit. And then you move on, and when you do that, you're making space for that next ideal client to take that space. And maybe if you only have room for 3 clients, your most favorite type of client comes next, and you have to tell them no because you don't have room. That would really suck because this other client's draining you. It's not good. It's not a good mix. And now those clients are probably the perfect fit for maybe a peer, somebody else that you know that would be more beneficial for them. So you refer them out to that person and vice versa. I refer people out all the time. If I feel like they're not a match for me, then I am more than happy to refer those people out. And I do it often. And it's a beautiful thing. That's what we're here for, right? We're here to collaborate, joint venture, share, because not everybody's for everyone. And if you are having feelings like, so if you already do have a client, and this is just like a side note, if you already do have a client that you know is not a fit, how you can help with that is you can use my quantum key method and work on that underlying feeling of, I can't make anybody happy, or I can't do anything right. And once you find that feeling, that maybe that belief system with that, and you look at an earlier time in your life where you felt something similar. Maybe it was a first grade teacher. I remember a first grade teacher that made me feel like I was nothing. And I had to work on that first grade memory and that feeling of not being important. And once I did that, the floodgates opened, because everything is energy. What we put out, we get back, right? And so, I mean, even me today, sometimes I'll find myself putting out an energy, and then I'm like, okay, so I'm putting out an energy. I need to work on that within myself so that I don't attract the negative, right? And that's what I want for you guys. So if you're having a trigger, you having a feeling like, say with a client, I'm not good enough. I can't, she's not happy, they're not happy, nobody's happy with me, nobody wants me, nobody wants my type of work, that type of thinking. I want you to grab that feeling. How does that make you feel? Look for that earlier memory. That early memory is key. Or maybe you have a grandparent that had that same kind of tendency. You could say my grandparents' memories around this type of feeling, because then we can go generational. And I do that within my groups. In my one-to-one training, is I actually have an energy testing way of finding several generations back that you'd have no idea of, where those type of beliefs are trapped, and they're now held in your cellular memories, in your DNA. So when I'm working with this with people, it's amazing how incredibly helpful it is to really dial this down and start clearing this stuff out so that you can start attracting the people that you do want. So a lot of times, if you already have a client that you know really you shouldn't have taken, this person's causing a lot of problems, look at that as a positive for now. It's already a done deal. You're working with that person. So the gold nuggets in that is this person's going to help you clear it out today so that you don't take any more people like that in the future, and you start attracting the clients that you do want. Hope that makes sense. Sometimes I get to talking, I can't even remember what I said. So, that's the beauty of it. So something that you have going on today is never a negative. All it is giving you clues for what you need to work on. And the most efficient way to work on it is, I think, using either some kind of energy work. I love my quantum key method. It clears stuff out quickly on multiple levels. You could use EFT. You can use a healing code, NLP. Any of those things are helpful. You just have to find that emotion, what you're feeling like, any beliefs or memories associated with it. The earliest, highest charge is usually the best clue. And then from there, you can move forward and start attracting more of your ideal client that you do want to work with, right? And the really cool part about this is, once you have that ideal client, I love this. So once you have that vision, that feeling of what you want to attract, who you want to attract, then you're actually going to be speaking in your words, in your language, to that person. For instance, I always talk about burnout. I talk about stress. I talk about, people that want to give up, entrepreneurs that want to give up, and they're so on the brink of losing their health because they're so tired, and they have all these emotions and feelings going on. Should they give up? So usually in my vocabulary, if you go to my website, melissazoske.com, you'll see I'm talking to my ideal client. Now, I still get people that aren't entrepreneurs sometimes that show up because they just resonate with my energy. And so I, usually have a discovery call with them, and I feel into it. And I've taken a few people that aren't entrepreneurs because I really aligned with their belief system. And their life ran like a business almost. Their life was rolling along at a pace that they were feeling that burnout and overwhelm. And so I was able to help them too. And I kept them. Every now and then I'll get somebody that I have to refer out, and I do. But you can see that my how I talk to people, the videos I put out are usually linked to my ideal client and what they're going through. And so as you're figuring that out by getting rid of the negative, getting rid of the people. Now these people, I want to make sure that you understand this. These people, they're not bad people. They're not negative people. They're just not a match for you sometimes. And so they're going to be a perfect match for someone else. And that's why there's always enough business to go around. There's plenty of clients out there. If you don't get this client today, you have an even better client tomorrow coming in. It's beautiful. So everything's a gold nugget, guys. I would just highly recommend wherever you're at today with your business, your clients, listen to your gut. And if you have a current client, look for the gold nuggets. It's all good. And I say that with health too. It's all just giving you the guidance to where you need to dig deeper. I remember, I think it was like 3 months into working with one of my energy programs. I didn't have anything to work on. I was like, I'm feeling pretty good now. I feel pretty awesome. I feel pretty stable. I've got my energy's going good. My mood is doing fine. I'm doing great. Now I can't find anything to work on. And I'm like, I need to find something. Be careful what you ask for, because then everything comes raining down so fast. You're like, oh, now I've got a lot to work on again. Enjoy those times where you feel at peace and everything's rolling. And then when those times come where it's a little bit more stressful or a little bit more, don't look at it, don't try to change the mindset of it not being stress, but being guidance. All this is doing is giving you the emotional breadcrumbs back to the root cause of why you're feeling the way you feel, so that you can clear that out, start feeling amazing again. That feeling of being, that feeling of feeling amazing just in itself, feeling joy, peace, love, excitement, drive. You want to get this done. You want to do this. You're excited about this. That's the energy that then goes out, and that energy all by itself attracts those people back into your life that you are so looking forward to working with. It can attract relationships, just regular relationships. It can attract positive health. Your cells light up when you feel that way, and they're healing light. They're hearing life is amazing. Life is magical. Life is worth living to the fullest. And then you feel great. Any kind of health challenges start to improve. So you can see where this is all connected. Anyway, I hope this is great. I've got another call to get on here in a couple minutes. And I just, I want the very best for you guys. So please check out the Quantum Key Method and just follow the tips I have here on helping you start to align to your highest self, so that you can have those ideal clients that you're waiting for, that are waiting for you to show up in their lives. Okay? You guys have a great rest of the day. Take care. Bye.